Bonjour. Today is Friday, April 19th, 2024. I'm here in Montreal. I just drove here straight after work. I am doing a half marathon in the morning. I did this same half marathon like 2 years ago and really surprised myself because I didn't do any sport specific training, and I did a time comparable to my running years. I think I did it in 2 hours and 5 minutes. In my running years, I would do it like in an hour and 40 minutes, an hour and 45 minutes. So to be this many years later and no sport specific training, I thought that was an excellent time. And on top of that, it felt easy and good the whole time through. So this time, I'm again going in with no sport specific training. I did less winter hiking leading up to this time. So we'll see how easy it feels and how I do. But anyway, so I drove up, 5.5 straight hours or whatever, straight after work to get here. I'm just going to sleep in my car for the night here at this Canadian Tire. I will go, there's a Hostel just 400 meters away, so I'll visit that in the morning. The race is at 8 in the morning. I'll do the race, and then I'll spend a nice day in Montreal. So yeah, every once in a while on this channel, I do a show, like an episode called Woman in the City. I have a playlist with all of those episodes. So this will be another episode in that series, Woman in the City, and this one is obviously Montreal. So we'll do a little walk around Montreal after the race. I'm booked in at my favorite hostel that I always stay in when I come to Montreal, the same sun, right near Old Montreal. So I'll stay there tomorrow night, and then I'll head back to Toronto on the Sunday. So yeah, a little in-city car camp, stealth camp for the night. Half marathon in the morning, some sightseeing during the day, a nice hostel stay tomorrow night, and then back to Toronto. All right, so it's 11 o'clock. The race is at 8. I really need to get to sleep. See you in the morning. Good morning. It is 6:15. Time to get up, get to that couche-tard, and then get to the race. Last time I had no trouble parking, so I'm really hoping for the same situation. I think I'm about a 10-minute drive away from the race from here. So yeah, let's get on the road. Toronto.
So you come in Montreal and now you sleep in the back of your car and you're traveling, you take a video from it.
Yes.
Well done.
Merci beaucoup.
Enjoy.
Merci.
Hola, comment?
Bonjour.
Oui, bonjour.
Ça va?
Oui, ça va. C'est quoi votre commande, s'il vous plaît?
Puis-je avoir un petit matin saucisse sur...
Ce matin, saucisse sur moi en anglais?
Oui, s'il vous plaît.
Ok, assez.
Oui, c'est tout?
Ça va être tout?
Oui,
Ok, voici.
merci. Bonjour.
Salut.
Ça va?
Oui, ça va. Ben, pourquoi vous filmez?
Parce que c'est pour ma chaîne de YouTube. Ça te dérange?
Ben, non.
Ah, ok, merci.
Ok.
Merci beaucoup. Bonne journée.
Bonne journée à vous.
It's 8:01, so I guess we're having a late start, but any minute we're starting.
50 secondes avant le départ. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Aux Vivres, Martin Labrette, Pato Herrero, Christina Laflamme, Nathalie Bonac, Salomé Deschamps, Marie-Josée Godon, Edith Chevery, Romain Chapon, Sébastien de Champlain et Jérémy Tremblay.
So I finished in about the same time as 2 years ago. Yup, feeling emotional. It's the endorphins, and yeah, I feel really proud of how I did. Okay, time to get the medal. Merci beaucoup. All right, the flood of emotions have passed. It's 10:27. So yeah, I think I did a better time than last year, but around the same time, like just over 2 hours. So I'll see my official time online after. But yeah, that was amazing. The Montreal Half Marathon is a really good race. It's a forgiving race, like it's completely flat. So yeah, anyway, really enjoyed that. It was tough at the end, you know, legs were getting quite heavy at the end. Yeah, so I can't check into the hostel till 3 p.m. I mean, I'm sure they'll let me in a little earlier. So I really want to use this race as like a cleanse, and it's 10 weeks until I leave for Europe to do the GR5. So I'm not starting the GR5 right away, but I fly out in 10 weeks today. So yeah. We're gonna go shopping to make myself, a really healthy post-recovery race. And yeah, basically this is the next 10 weeks will be training and prep for the GR5. All right, let's get on the road and head toward the hostel. 11:30 to 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. You know what, we'll pop by and see how early I can check in. All right, let's do that. I've been sitting in this car for like 20 minutes. I'm so tired. I just feel like taking a nap. In the back of my car, my like hair is stiff with salt. I've got like salt all over my face. Anyway, all right, I'm just gathering up the gumption to go in there and see if I can check in early. All right, so even though I wasn't able to check in before 3 p.m. because my room hasn't been cleaned yet, I'm doing like a bed in a room with 4 beds. He was like, "Go, but you can shower." So I totally showered. He's holding onto my stuff. I'm so thrilled. So yeah, it's 1 o'clock. Let's take a walk around Montreal.
Wendy.
It is 4:08, so I'm now in my room. There's one other person here, but not here at the moment. I can't really film inside here because people are staying here, and you know, it would just be weird and awkward and wrong. So yeah, I'm going to go make dinner and you know, just basically chill for the rest of the night. In the morning, I'm going to visit a friend here in Montreal. But yeah, basically, yeah, that's it for now. I don't know, maybe I'll include a couple of photos of dinner and my evening, but yeah, that's it for now. Talk to you soon. It is 5:10, so I've eaten. That whole meal was based around that bagel. That was one of the foods that they gave us at the end of the race. Yeah, I hate wasting and I hate passing out free food. So anyway, the meal was delish. I've got like another whole portion left, so I'm sure I'll eat that later. I think I'm gonna take a nap. Talk to you later. It is 7:39 on Sunday morning. You know what? Next time I'm just going to ask if I can just shower there or stop at a gym and just shower rather than stay. I didn't need to stay there. I could have just very well parked somewhere and slept in my car, especially after a half marathon. Like, that's all I did was kind of lay down and chill. So next time, yeah, that's what I'll do. Save myself the $41, not much, but then the parking on top of that was $18. Anyway, not a big deal. Let's get on the road. It is 12:49, so I had a lovely visit with my friend. I'm going to do one last thing here in Montreal before leaving. So, although I'm not vegan, I was for 2.5 years. There's a whole series of events that led me to discontinue being vegan. However, my diet is still mostly vegan. My cooking is mostly vegan. I just add, you know, hard-boiled eggs and chicken breasts and the odd time red meat as well. Anyway, long before I was ever vegan, though, my favorite restaurant in Toronto is called Fresh. It was opened in 1999. So years ago, when I was here in Montreal, I discovered that they have an extremely similar restaurant, which is also like sort of expanded to a small chain, as Fresh has in Toronto. This restaurant has here in Montreal, and it is called Aux Vivres. So I've been there before, but not in a long time. Its first location was opened in 1997, so 2 years before Fresh. Anyway, I just thought it would be a fitting thing to do before I leave Montreal for the nearly 6-hour drive back. Since right now I am reading a book called Diet for a Small Planet. This is it was published in 1971. It's an excellent book. I mean, as she acknowledges in the updated foreword, most of what she says in the book is now common knowledge. But when she published all of this and said all of this back in 1971, it was quite groundbreaking and, was considered heresy and all of that stuff. Also, the audiobook comes with a PDF of recipes. So I'm excited to look at that. I haven't looked at that yet. Anywho, all of that to say that before we leave Montreal, let's go to Aux Vivres, have an extremely nutritional, vegan, delicious lunch, and then get on the road. So I'm parked. There's free parking, less than it's about 50 meters from the restaurant there. Let's go eat. right, it is 1:45. I am so full. I basically just undid all the whatever fitness I achieved in the half marathon. I just undid it right there. However, at least it's really good nutritional quality calories that I just ate, and I've got like another whole meal left over, so that's great. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode of Woman in the City, Montreal edition. So yeah, I feel like I need to make that a staple. Like every time I do a Woman in the City, I need to visit at least one restaurant and one park. So obviously the park this time was Parc Jean Drapeau, where the half marathon was. Anywho, yeah, that's gonna be it. There's a lot more to do in Montreal, obviously, than what I did, but I feel like a half marathon and a hostel stay and visiting a friend and going to a restaurant is plenty. So that's it for this episode. Let's go on the road. Let's get on the road. Oh my God. All right, it is a Tuesday. Like so often, I forgot to do my sign off. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please continue to watch, comment, like, and subscribe. Keep my retirement dream alive of doing adventures in nature full time when I retire in 10 years exactly. So exciting. It's gonna pass by so quickly. Yeah, see you next Wednesday.